crores have been spent for, and different promises have been done by different government, but have these promises being fulfilled or not, the question still remains. And right now we are at the Yamuna Ghat, the Vasudev Ghat, and we'll dive into the politics and the reality of Yamuna cleaning efforts, whether these are just the poll promises or what is the reality on the ground. I am Mehendi Garg and you are watching NewsX, and right now we are at the Vasudev Ghat and we'll show you the visuals of the Yamuna Ghat. Here you can see that right now we can say that Yamuna is filled with the dirt, garbage and the pollution altogether. But the BJP government has came into power after 27 years and have big promises being done by Prime Minister Narendra Modi to clean the Yamuna within 3 years. And you can see some of the efforts that the machines have been deployed at the Yamuna Ghats to clean the Yamuna as promised by the BJP. But we'll have an understanding with the guests as well that what is the politics behind the Yamuna and what is the reality. Right now we are joined by the political guest Sanjay Jha, and we'll have an understanding with him firstly that whether it is just the political the slugfest that is happening over Yamuna, or what is the reality on ground. So thank you so much for talking to NewsX and joining us. So first of all, for the viewers as well, what do you say that in these elections we saw that BJP was very much aggressive regarding the Yamuna situation, and do you think that it became one of the factors for this BJP's win?
Actually, Yamuna is a big issue for the last 2 decades in the national capital. Yamuna is in very bad shape. It flows from Yamunotri to Prayagraj, say 1400 kilometers. It travels to meet its end in Ganga, but it has only 23 kilometers in Delhi. So out of 14 kilometers total length, only 2% length is in Delhi, but it gets its 76% contamination in Delhi. So that is a big challenge, and previous governments have done precious little to improve the situation. Congress worked with Japanese support and fund. JICA was providing fund to Congress government to clean Yamuna. That continued for around 10 years. Subsequently, it was Arvind Kejriwal government. They were also focusing Yamuna in a big way. They continued for another 10 years. 20 years of journey of Congress and followed by Kejriwal Sahab is over, and now the BJP has taken over. They also have good intent, but the fact remains that Yamuna cleansing is a big challenge. It is full of contamination. Not only the water is contaminated, the entire stretch along the Yamuna where we are standing right now, the flowers and vegetables, they all are contaminated and they have certain cancerous elements. So it is not only cleansing of Yamuna, it is all about cleaning the Yamuna riverbed for 23 kilometers in Delhi, and the whole challenge lies with the new government taken over by Honorable new Chief Minister Rekha Gupta ji, and she has good intent, but she has just taken over. We should wait how she unfolds her plans. It will require a lot of experts, lot of expertise, lot of machinery and lot of political willpower to clean Yamuna and give the city a new look.
Well, indeed, we can say that it is a very big challenge rather for the new government, the new BJP government and the Chief Minister Rekha Gupta. But we'll show you the machines first that are deployed at the Yamuna Ghat right now, and these are some of the weed harvesters and some of the skimmers that have been deployed right now, and these are being used by, we can say, to clean the Yamuna as of now. And as per the promises that have been done by the Bharatiya Janata Party that they will clean Yamuna within 3 years. The big promises are underway, and it will be a big challenge for Rekha Gupta, the newly appointed Chief Minister, to fulfill these promises. We'll be joined shortly by the BJP spokesperson also and the Yamuna activist also, so to have a better understanding and to understand the BJP's perspective as well. And the Yamuna activist will be telling us about the use of this machine and the promises that have been done by the BJP to clean the Yamuna within 3 years. Is it really can happen or not? But right now we are joined by one of the locals as well who lives here, and we'll talk to him as well. Sir, आप कहाँ पर रहते हैं यहाँ पर?
मैं यहीं नियर में ही रहता हूँ, जहांगीरपुर एरिया में रहता हूँ।
तो कितने समय से आप यहाँ पर रह रहे हैं और यमुना की जो स्थिति है वो किस तरीके से बिगड़ती हुई आपने देखी है इन पिछले 10 सालों में?
जी, मैं इस जहांगीर दिल्ली में तकरीबन 1999 के लास्ट में मैं यहाँ आया हूँ। तो यमुना को मैं बहुत करीब से जानता हूँ। पहले तो यमुना के हालात काफ़ी ज़्यादा ख़राब थे। अब तो इधर कुछ टाइम से हालात थोड़ा अच्छे हो गए। यमुना के सफाइयाँ वगैरह भी हो रही है। पहले तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा ख़राब थे, लेकिन अब काफ़ी हालात सुधार आ रहा है इसमें।
सुधार आ रहा है। तो नई सरकार बन गई है, बीजेपी की सरकार बन गई है 27 साल बाद। तो जनता होने के नाते, लोकल होने के नाते क्या उम्मीद अगली सरकार से फिलहाल आपको है?
देखिए, ये सरकार तो हमें उम्मीद है कि सरकार काफ़ी काम करेगा, चूँकि एक मैनेजमेंट वाली सरकार है। चूँकि हमारे मोदी साहब जो थे, उन्होंने गुजरात में अहमदाबाद में, मैं रिवर फ्रंट के बारे में बात करूँगा, चूँकि उन्होंने काफ़ी हाईटेक रिवर फ्रंट बनाया। और उसी के तर्ज पे उन्होंने दिल्ली में भी इलेक्शन लड़ा कि यमुना के किनारे रिवर फ्रंट डेवलप किया जाएगा। तो हमें उम्मीद है कि ये रिवर फ्रंट बहुत जल्द डेवलप किया जाएगा।
Right. So, viewers, people have a hope from the newly appointed government, the BJP government rather, in the national capital, as promised by the BJP to make the riverfront as well. So, BJP, is doing big promises and the people are showing their trust because BJP has came into power with a big mandate of the people of the national capital. But once again, sir, talking to you, what do you think that what will happen in future? What will BJP will plan to to cure this water pollution, to cure the Yamuna, to clean the Yamuna? Because if we see the past, the history, then promises have been done but nothing has been changed. And Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party, in these elections also has said and apologized that they didn't clean the Yamuna, but in future they will. So what do you think were the lacking points from the Aam Aadmi Party?
Actually, there are two specific points. One, there has to be a clear plan to clean Yamuna. Second, it has to be adequate political willpower. So both has to be combined. Only then the bureaucracy can take it forward. As we all know that every action has to be executed by effective bureaucracy. One point that prevailed in last 10 years that Kejriwal government has quite a strong discord with bureaucracy. So the implementation arm was weak and political arm was at the loggerheads. Somehow, whatever was the intent, that could not be fulfilled for whatsoever the reason. And that regime is over. So entirely, the entire onus is on BJP and the new leadership led by Mrs. Rekha Gupta ji. And she has just taken over. So we can't say that everything should happen, say, in 1 month's time. Because Yamuna is a big issue. Contamination of water is a big issue. Cleansing of Yamuna is a big issue. Again, the modification and beautification of riverbed is another big issue. So somehow it will require a large scale planning supported by large scale fund. Fortunately, when BJP government is in Delhi and another BJP government is at the center led by Modi Saab, so it is sort of double engine government. So fund will not be a constraint and planning will not be a constraint. Execution will also not be a constraint. Somehow we can keep the hope alive that after 10-20 years consecutive work by past government, the new government can fulfill the promises. But let us wait what happens in 6 months and 1 year's time, how it progresses. We should see at every interval in which direction things are being followed and being chased. We are seeing some of the machines over here. I think they may not be, say, fully capable. We may require the modern equipments, high-level equipments, and high-level interventions at the political level. Then this can happen. I hope so.
Right. So there are hopes and, we should wait, and as per the promises that have been done also, there is a 3-year time that has been given by the BJP governance as well. But we'll, we'll show the visuals to the viewers as well of the Yamuna Ghat that we are at right now. This is the Vasudev Ghat and this is the, particular ghat where the Aarti has been started. And, this is the particular area where yesterday also the newly appointed Chief Minister, the cabinet ministers came here to do the Yamuna Aarti. So these are the particular locations where the Yamuna Aarti has also started. So, we can say that after a historic win, if the BJP can manage to, clean the Yamuna, then it will once again be historic from the Bharatiya Janata Party side, because last, we can say 10 years, this issue has been taken out by all the political parties. And, Arvind Kejriwal, Aam Aadmi Party promised again and again to clean the Yamuna. and Arvind Kejriwal also promised to take a dip. But while the elections were going on, while the campaigning was going on, Delhi BJP President Virendra Sachdeva came to this particular location at the Yamuna Ghat and took a dip to give the message to the Aam Aadmi Party government. And not only him, all the political leaders, the Bharatiya Janata Party leaders were protesting and very aggressively putting out this cleaning of Yamuna issue very aggressively and targeting Aam Aadmi Party government again and again. So this can be one of the major factors that they managed to gain the Purvanchali vote as well. On that note, sir, we'll try to have an understanding with you regarding the caste census that worked very differently in these particular elections, because Delhi is a kind of area, is a kind of state where the people from different castes live, and we can understand with the results as well that BJP has got the mandate of majority of the castes. So what do you think when the festival was also going on of the Biharis, the Purvanchalis, there was a form in the Yamuna. So what do you think? How did the BJP get to woo the Purvanchali voters in these particular elections?
Yeah, Purvanchali is a big population. Delhi is a very curious mix of different castes and creeds, and they all live very harmoniously over here for the last 50-60 years. Precisely in this election, the BJP leadership saw it clearly that the Purvanchal population is dominating 30 assembly seats in a big manner and another 30 seats in slightly lesser manner. Precisely, they found that 60 out of 70 assembly seats have Purvanchali population. So they made a specific teams for each assembly constituency. They entered into the core segment of Purvanchal. They tried to persuade them that they will take care of their interest in the city. They are, say, sort of migrant from the states of Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, and their needs will be taken care of. And subsequently, that translated into the votes. That's how BJP emerging from its earlier 32% vote to a straight 48% and winning by a thumping majority of 48 seats. And that also was rewarded in terms of 2 cabinet berths for Purvanchali people. So Kapil Mishra and our health minister, they both have been taken from the Purvanchal region, and that is also to give a clear message that the Prime Minister and the Chief Minister is giving adequate representation to the Purvanchalis. Their population is substantial, their inclination towards BJP is strong, they are coming in large number to support the BJP. And every year, lakhs of Purvanchalis say they celebrate their Chhath festival on these ghats. When they assemble here in large number, that is a, say, festival of Purvanchalis, but that also gets culminated somehow into a vote bank for the BJP. So that's why these ghats are being used for both the regions. Cleansing of Yamuna, giving good quality water to Delhiites, as well as pursuing the Purvanchalis to vote for the BJP.
Well, indeed, as Sanjay Jha also mentioned that these elections was completely, we can say that factor of the caste also mattered in these particular elections. And for the viewers, we'll tell that BJP has worked on, managing the caste equations as well in these elections, because as we are seeing, the cabinet ministers that have been chosen by the BJP also represents the members from each and every and from different castes rather, whether it's the Purvanchali face, the Dalit face, the Sikh face, and the Jat face. So yes, and women face, the chief minister that have been chosen. So BJP has completely strategized their election campaigning and also strategized their choosing of the cabinet ministers and also the chief minister. But sir, once again, I would like to have an understanding that Bihar elections are underway. This year, Bihar elections will also happen. So what do you think, is BJP planning for the Bihar elections from this time only? Because, health minister is a Purvanchali and the one of the cabinet minister is a Purvanchali. And as BJP works, they think each and every election as their, a big festival and strategize each and everything from very way forward. So what do you think? As soon as the Delhi results came, so BJP started to working for the Bihar elections as well to cast the Purvanchali voter there?
Yes, it's an excellent connect. BJP does it very well. They are very pragmatic. they are also very strategic. And they have got a good momentum. You see the result of Haryana. They dominated a state where they had little stake. Everybody said Congress will win, but BJP managed to win in Haryana. Subsequently, they scored extensively well in Maharashtra. They captured Maharashtra. Next, it was Delhi, and they have secured a thumping majority, 48 seats. Amazing victory. So now, Haryana to Maharashtra to Delhi, it's sort of a straight momentum. The BJP leadership has taken the speed and the tempo of electoral victory from 3 states, and next one is Bihar. The election is slated in the month of October, but I presume the way BJP has secured amazing victory in 3 states, Haryana, Maharashtra and Delhi, they are eyeing Bihar in a strong way. And the way out of 6, 2 ministers are Purvanchalis, and they all have very strong portfolios. Kapil Misra has, say, art and culture, and Pankaj Singh has health as well as transport. So that indicates that they are not only focusing Delhi, they are focusing Bihar from Delhi. And it's an excellent collect, and to continue the momentum, victory from 3 states straight to Bihar, and that is reflected in cabinet formation also.
Indeed, from Haryana to Maharashtra to Delhi and now to Bihar, BJP strategizes everything very well. We are joined with one of the guests as well. He is Rakesh Parmar. He is one of the Yamuna activists and he is working for the Yamuna river from a very long time right now. Sir, आपसे हम ये समझना चाहते हैं कि बड़ी-बड़ी मशीनें जो हैं वो दाग दी गई हैं यमुना मैया में, उतार दी गई हैं, तो इन मशीनों का काम क्या है? और जिस तरीके से भाजपा की तरफ से एक बड़ा वादा किया गया है कि 3 साल में यमुना को साफ कर दिया जाएगा, क्या 3 साल में यमुना साफ की जा सकती है? एक एक्टिविस्ट होने के नज़रिए से आप क्या समझ रहे हैं?
नमस्कार। देखिए, मशीनों का काम एक अलग प्रश्न है और कितने दिन में साफ होगा ये अलग प्रश्न है। साफ होने के लिए नियति चाहिए, समय नहीं, क्योंकि साफ करने की जो प्रक्रिया होती है वो 3 चरणों पे है। एक तो जो सीवरेज आता है उसको ट्रीट करके अगर नहीं छोड़ेंगे तो उसका साफ करने का कोई मतलब नहीं है। दूसरा होता है ये जो गाद और घास फूस है, तो ये जो बड़ी बड़ी मशीनें लगी हैं ना, ये सिर्फ घास फूस ख़त्म कर रहा है, ये और कुछ नहीं कर रहा है। मतलब ये 25% ही यमुना के सफाई का काम हो रहा है। अगर सरकार चाहती है कि इसको कर दे तो सबसे पहले जहाँ से सीवरेज यमुना में गिरती है ना, उसको लिए ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट बहुत ज़रूरी है और वो 2-3 महीने का चीज़ नहीं है। लेकिन शुभारंभ हुआ है, वो उससे हमको खुशी है कि किसी ने पहल तो किया, क्योंकि आपको एवरेस्ट फतह करने के लिए पहली कदम तो उठानी पड़ेगी। भाजपा सरकार ने पहला कदम उठा दिया है और हम इसके लिए बधाई के पात्र हैं भाजपा सरकार। लेकिन कई बार होता है कि आप देखती होंगी कि लोग संस्कृत में शपथ लेते हैं और शपथ पत्र पर अंग्रेजी में हस्ताक्षर करते हैं। वो ना हो कि आपने बड़ी मशीनें लगा दी, थोड़ी बहुत घास वास निकाल दिया और अपना पूरी मीडिया में कवरेज होगी कि भाजपा काम कर रही है, क्योंकि लोगों के पास इतना कष्ट है कि उसे पता ही नहीं है।
सर, इस बात का जवाब भाजपा से ही ले लेते हैं, बिकॉज वी आर जॉइंड बाय द बीजेपी स्पोक्सपर्सन एंड ऑल्सो द एक्स एमएलए फ्रॉम लक्ष्मी नगर, नितिन त्यागी जी. सर, थैंक यू सो मच फॉर टॉकिंग टू न्यूज़ एक्स एंड जॉइनिंग अस. सर, all eyes are on the Bharatiya Janata Party, all eyes of the national capital, and not only national capital but India is on BJP, because big promises has been done to clean the Yamuna within 3 years by Prime Minister Narendra Modi and all the big leaders. So my first and direct question to you, what BJP plans for the next 5 years for Yamuna?
First of all, I'm very sorry I'm late, but this is the traffic. And absolutely, yes, all the eyes are on Bharatiya Janata Party and everybody would be looking forward to, and they are extremely hopeful. We've been talking to so many people in Delhi and they're extremely hopeful. And they're very happy that something has actually begun as far as Yamuna is concerned in Delhi. And I think now that the confrontation kind of politics that Mr. Kejriwal was doing since such a long time, in his last 10 years, which has taken Delhi back more than a decade, I think that has gone, the time has gone. You would see a lot of cooperation among states difference, because Yamuna is not only Delhi. Yamuna is coming from Uttarakhand. It has tributaries coming from Himachal Pradesh, and then through Haryana it comes to Delhi and goes to Uttar Pradesh. So there has to be a coordination amongst all the ministries of all the states, and it's not just one ministry. It has to be an effort of 4 to 5 ministries altogether and from all the states. So I think it is a fantastic time to do the work for Yamuna, and it is commitment of Narendra Modi ji, who has already done wonders with Sabarmati, everybody knows it, and he is doing wonders with so many other rivers in India right now. And I think we are extremely confident that he is going to show the path, and the new cabinet of Delhi under the leadership of Rekha ji is going to go forward and make sure we come through with the promise.
Right, sir. One of the questions has been asked by our Yamuna activists that big promises have been done. So, are these just the poll promises, or will something happen on the ground? Is BJP intending to do, or it is just the politics that is happening? Because earlier we saw in the election campaigns also that talking about the Aam Aadmi Party, they always blamed that the central government doesn't let them work, or the LG doesn't let them work. So now it's the double engine ki sarkar. Now it's Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the CM of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So is BJP intending to work?
Absolutely. And those people who have been saying that LG did not let them work, BJP did not let them work, how did it happen that they were able to make such a big house? Did LG stop them? How was it possible that they were able to open so many liquor vents across Delhi? And they were able to do this Sharab Ghotala? So they did what they wanted to do, and anything that they did not want to do, like Yamuna, they did not want to do it. So they tried to pin the blame on LG and Bharatiya Janata Party. But Bharatiya Janata Party is one party which always comes through with its promises. Modi ki guarantee means guarantee ki guarantee. This is what we say. And we are going to come through it. I mean, rest assured, in next year, I cannot say about this year, but next year we are going to have Chhat on Yamuna Ghat only. And in 3 years' time,
So the foam will not be visible. The people, the Purvanchalis, will not be inside the foam.
no.
Okay.
I can assure you that I would, if you remember this, if you remember today, 21st February, so 3 years down the line on Chhat, we together will visit that place near Okhla Barrage and there would be no foam.
ओके सर विल कम बैक टू यू सर आपसे हम ये समझ रहे थे कि कौन सी मशीनें जो है वो काम कर रही हैं अगर आप हमारे दर्शकों के लिए ये समझा सके कि फ़िलहाल जितनी मशीनें यमुना मैया में उतारी गई हैं वो कौन सी मशीनें हैं और वो किस तरीके से काम कर रही हैं।
देखिए, मैं जैसा कि बोला कि यमुना सफाई के 3-4 चरण हैं। ये पहला चरण के शुभारंभ में ये घास फूस निकालते हैं जो अनवांटेड मटेरियल्स हैं। यमुना की सफाई में सबसे ज़रूरी है सीवरेज का। जैसा मैंने पहले कहा कि सीवरेज के लिए ये मशीनें काम नहीं करती, वो वहीं करेंगी जहाँ से सीवरेज यमुना में गिराया जाता है। दूसरा चीज़ है इसमें कि गाद की, गाद के लिए सरकार और उनके वैज्ञानिक बढ़िया बताएंगे, लेकिन मेरा अपना मानना है कि जहाँ यमुना के पानी को डाइवर्ट करके 2-3 जगह किया जाता है, अब दोनों तीनों जगह भाजपा की सरकार है तो टेक्निकली प्रॉब्लम नहीं आएगा। एक बार रोक करके 1 हफ्ता के लिए अगर पानी को छोड़ दिया जाएगा तो पानी की फोर्स इस गाद को ठीक कर देगी और वो ज़्यादा नीट क्लीन पानी देगा और उसमें ज़्यादा बढ़िया हो जाएगा। सरकार कितना दिन में करेगी, जैसे मैंने कहा कि नियति ठीक है, शुभारंभ ठीक हुआ है, लेकिन यह मोमेंटो चलता रहना चाहिए क्योंकि यमुना मैया के श्राप से अरविंद केजरीवाल गए हैं। उनके घोटाले का अलावा अलग उन्होंने पिछले बार कहा था कि अगर यमुना साफ ना हो तो आप वोट मत देना, दिल्ली वालों ने वोट नहीं दिया। तो ये दिल्ली वाला है, अगर यमुना साफ नहीं होगी तो भाजपा को भी वोट नहीं देगी, ये बात भाजपा जानती है और उसे करना ही पड़ेगा। देखिए दूसरा क्या कि यमुना से सिर्फ वोट ही नहीं है, हमारे आप लोगों के जीव, इसमें मछली अब नहीं है जिनको होना चाहिए, इसमें ऑक्सीजन लेवल नहीं है जिसको होना चाहिए। यमुना के किनारे रहने वाले लोग तरह तरह की बीमारी से ग्रसित हो रहे हैं ड्यू टू गंदा यमुना। तो यमुना सिर्फ यमुना के लिए ठीक नहीं है, यमुना यमुना के लिए नहीं है, यमुना हमारे लिए है और हमको अपने लिए करना चाहिए। देखिए सरकारें 20-25% काम करती हैं, 75% मुझे करना है, हमको उसमें गंदगी नहीं डालनी है। और ये
For the viewers, I would like to tell that the machines that are being used to clean the Yamunas are some of the weed harvesters, some of the skimmers that have been deployed, and they are in the Yamuna to clean it. And as the BJP spokesperson have also told us that after 3 years, there will be no foam in the Yamuna, and the people will celebrate the Chhat. Yeah.
See, there are so many drains that are falling directly into Yamuna. Just like 22-kilometer stretch of Yamuna, around 17 drains that are falling, big and small. And this is untreated sewage and waste that is falling into Yamuna. First of all, there needs to be a water treatment plant before any of the drain falls into the Yamuna, so you have good quality water falling into Yamuna. So that is going to stop the silt and all the gad that is there, dirt that is there, and it is going to stop that. And furthermore, yes, we have to increase the flow somehow, and so that the water doesn't become stale.
Okay.
And this is, there has to be step by step method of doing it, and we're going to do it.
Sir, lastly, just one question. Do you think that after the riverfront that has been made, BJP will make a riverfront here also? What do you think as a political analyst? Very fastly.
Yes, BJP has done it so beautifully in Gujarat, and they have developed the Narmada River front. As far as Delhi is concerned, this is the national capital, and this reflects not only all over India, all the foreign visitors and dignitaries are flocking this city every now and then. So precisely, the Delhites, the 2 crore Delhites will hope that it is not about cleansing the Yamuna. Yamuna is part and parcel of this city. We need clean water and clean surrounding environment. We also need a beautiful city.
Yes, sir, we are running out of time.
We need beautiful riverfront in Delhi.
Yes, we are running out of time, but yes, the efforts are visible on ground, we can say, because the machines are here, and we talk to the local people as well that yes, the people are hopeful. Keep watching NewsX. Let's dip into a short break.